Enterprise and entrepreneurs. Enterprise would normally be seen as coming from the owner or directors of the business. For example, they might develop new products or new markets, but it can come from any employee. For example, if they discover a better way of doing their job. The AQA Unit 1 understanding of enterprise relates to the innovation and creativity needed to start a new business. Enterprise in this respect would normally come from entrepreneurs. They are seen as enterprising because they see new product opportunities in the existing marketplace. Opportunities coming from trends in customer buying habits, for example, the current trend of buying online. Once the opportunity is identified by the entrepreneur, they then bring together the land, labor, and capital to produce the new product or service. For example, they may purchase a factory or shop premises, employ the skilled workers to make the product, and arrange for a loan from the bank to be able to pay for all of the above. This process of bringing together land, labor, and capital in order to produce the product that the original enterprise thought up is not easy. The entrepreneur needs to hold certain characteristics to be successful. As already mentioned, they need to be innovative in order to come up with the original idea in the first place. They need to be passionate and determined about the idea, as along the way they will need to convince many people, such as bank managers and suppliers, that their idea is a good one. They need to be able to take risks. The possibility of spending large amounts of money on a new product that fails is often a risk that people are not willing to take. The entrepreneur must be able to calculate risk, try to avoid as many risks as possible by good planning, but at the end of the day he is responsible and must be willing to accept the risk of failure. They need to be confident about their ability to deliver this new product. Useful skills involve the entrepreneur being able to negotiate with landlords and suppliers. Interview skills are also required when employing people. Additionally, selling and marketing skills are required when trying to sell their product or service. At all times, their confidence is reflected in their ability to make decisions. They have to make good decisions to avoid the risk of failure. This whole process of enterprise and entrepreneurial characteristics may eventually lead to the invention of a new product, service, or production process. By being innovative, entrepreneurs improve the products and services consumers are offered by making all businesses more competitive. This is good for the UK economy, as our products are more competitive at home and abroad, which means consumers prefer to buy UK products, therefore the UK imports less and exports more. For example, the invention by James Dyson of his bagless vacuum started a new business, which resulted in his product being the clear market leader in 2011, with a market share of 20%. It also led to all Dyson's competition having to improve their products to be able to compete with him. Otherwise, his market share would have been even bigger.